Hello, healthy people. This is Dr. Stacy LaQuire at Vitality Chiropractic. I just wanted to give some ideas for managing stress in the holidays. We've had a lot of people coming in pretty stressed. We're all pretty stressed. I'm pretty stressed, right? So what are some things you can do? I have a few tips for us here today. I'm going to go through them. I want to make this nice and short and sweet for you guys so that you can get back into what you're doing every day and getting ready for this holiday, which is a week away, in case you didn't know. So while you're busy making your to-do list, what I want you to do is take one or two of these things and make your to-do for you list, okay? So number one, we're going to call let it go, all right? Let it go. So those are the things that we think are so important, that last stocking stuffer or whatever it might be that we think has to get done, and maybe it doesn't, right? So last year I ordered Christmas cards, I paid for them, and then they sat there. I even ordered New Year's cards. I thought, give myself an extra week, and they never got sent out, okay? So it bothered me, it stressed me out. In the whole scheme of things a year later, is it a big deal? No. And, I don't think I lost any friends. If I did, I apologize. But it wasn't a big deal. So let those things go. Some of them aren't as important as we think. Okay? Take some time in your day. Number two, take some time to meditate, pray, or just set an intention for your day. Just take an interrupt in your pattern. Just slow down for a second. We're going to come back to that at the end. Number three, as chiropractors, we know that stress causes posture changes, which lead to spinal issues and pain and, all that fun stuff. So take some time to move correctly in your day. If you're sitting a lot during your day, get up and move around. Every time we're moving our body and our spine and our joints, it's feeding good input into our brain. And so good input in means good input out. So the more you can move, the better off you're going to be. So get up and move around. Hydrate. Okay. Number 4, hydrate. It's the time of the year where there's a lot of extra, alcohol. You might be stressed, and so you might feel like you need that extra glass of wine at night. And then, we wake up, we're tired, so then we over-caffeinate, and so now we're just doing this whole uppers-downers thing all day. And what we really need to do is take a step back and drink a lot of water, okay? And then maybe, moderate on those other things and just up that water intake. Number 5 is eat real food. There's a lot of parties, there's a lot of things we might not normally eat every day. But the key is, when you're at the party, maybe eat what you want. I don't know. A lot of people say you can pick the healthy things, by all means. But when you're not, and we're not spending 99% of our time at parties, we're only there for a short time, go back to real unprocessed foods when you're not eating those other things, okay? And the other thing is, as I confess, I have a sweet tooth. So my rule about that is I'm only going to eat it if it's worth it. So I'm not going to go, get Oreos at the store, but I will eat my mom's Christmas sugar cookies. They are the best, right? So I know I'm going to eat those. I'm not going to give myself a hard time about it, but I'm going to watch those extra things that aren't really that good. The store-bought stuff, from Costco that your coworker brings in. That's not that exciting, right? Stick with smaller portions of the things you really do enjoy too. So gratitude is number 6, and this is the one I need to work on all the time, constantly, and maybe you do too. But here's what happens to our brain under stress: your brain doesn't understand the difference between the stress of running away from a bear and the stress of the holidays, right? So it's telling you to scan, like, where's the next danger? Got to look out for it, right? And that's what your brain is programmed to look for. You're going to look for the problems. You're going to look for the bad things. It's going to make you more stressed. And gratitude takes you out of that. It just shifts your whole perspective to look for the good things, okay? Look for the things you're grateful for. So have a little gratitude journal, bring it with you, make it small, put it in your bag, and just find when you're stressed that, hey, I can take a step back and look at what I'm grateful for. Okay, number 7, I believe we're on, is schedule some downtime. So, the time for ourselves tends to go at the bottom of the list, but maybe you like watching Christmas movies, or you like the cheesy Hallmark movies, or you are reading a book. Whatever it is, schedule it. Whether it's, going to the gym, doing yoga, put it at the top of the priority list so it happens. And number 8 is give back. There's a million ways you can be of service to your community. There's a ton of opportunities right now, around the holidays especially. So just find a way for you, or you and your partner, or you and your family, to get out and just get outside of yourself, right? Get a bigger perspective on the holiday season. And the last one, big, very helpful. This is more of actually getting your body into a more relaxed state, is finding a spot where you can lie down. Put your feet up. I like to put my feet up on the edge of a chair, so you're kind of at 90 degrees with your knees, and just lie on your back. Put your hands on your tummy, and do some deep breathing. And what you want to get to is a pattern where you're breathing in, say for a count of 3, nice and slow, and out for a count of 6. So you're basically doubling that exhalation. And what that does is it shifts your brain out of that fight or flight response and into more of that rest and digest. And so you don't always have to do that. You could do that upright as well, but that lying down just brings blood flow into the brain, and it's just really calming and relaxing. So take that tip and use that one, at night. It'll really help you. Dr. Stacy LaQuire with Vitality Chiropractic. Hope you found 1 or 2 nuggets that are resonating with you and that it will help you manage the holiday stress. Thank you.